The deal that set Gunna free, a major development in a huge racketeering case. The Atlanta-born rapper Gunna, whose given name is Sergio Kitchens, made a deal with prosecutors and walked out of the Fulton County Jail late this afternoon. Now, Gunna will not have to stand trial early next year with rapper Young Thug and more than 24 other defendants who prosecutors say were part of a racketeering conspiracy.
But Gunna wants everyone to know that while he did make a deal with prosecutors, he will not have to testify against any of the others. Our John Chiric is on the story for us tonight.
Gunna's Sergio Kitchens leaving the Fulton County Jail 7 months after he'd surrendered. He is a free man. The man Fulton County prosecutors had said was deeply involved with rapper Young Thug and 26 others in a violent gang called YSL. Gunna pleaded guilty to 1 count of racketeering, and it was an Alford plea, meaning Gunna does not admit to doing anything wrong, despite pleading guilty to the charge.
I'm pleading guilty, but not admitting I'm guilty. It's just legal jargon, legal maneuvering, but it's the same as a regular guilty plea.
Atlanta attorney Daryl Cohen, who is not part of the case, says prosecutors likely just wanted Gunna out of the way as they focus on trying to convict the others.
Because he's a minor player, so it's just going to clear the deck, if you will, to give us, that is the prosecution, an opportunity to go after the big players in this case.
Gunna was charged with just 1 count of racketeering in the massive indictment. He was accused of dealing in drugs and stolen merchandise along with other alleged gang members. By contrast, Young Thug Jeffrey Williams was indicted on 8 counts. Gunna made it clear in a public statement released by his attorney that his deal with prosecutors does not require him to be a prosecution witness against the others. Quote, "I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case."
He's trying to save his cred and his world.
Gunna says that as part of his deal with prosecutors, he will now, as he put it, try to educate young people that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. In Atlanta, John Chiric, 11 Alive News.
Man, so a lot of people are asking, did Gunna snitch on Young Thug? And the reason why I say no, and the reason why I'm going to say no, is because I'm not going to say, I will say this. He snitched in general, but, not maliciously. And, a lot of black people are, hyperbolic. They're like, oh, I snitched. And, shut your dumb ass up. A lot of people don't know how court works, and a lot of people don't know how, especially black people. This is why niggas get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, niggas don't know how RICO cases work. Okay? So, let's get into the game. Did Gunna snitch? I would say he didn't snitch on Thug per se. One of the questions he was asked, you're in a car with Thug and there was some drugs or whatever, and he said that it wasn't his. You understand what I'm saying? But if you go to ask Thug, he's going to say that that's not his neither. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody says it. It says it's theirs. So whatever. So, they're not really looking at that. That's like a really small thing. That's a small thing that they have against Thug. But what's going to happen is, and this is why I think he let out that information, and it was okay with that information, because what the court does is they're just trying to get you to admit something. So they will ask you answer yes or no to these questions and stuff like that. They're not going to ask you the technicalities and all this other stuff on the questions and stuff. So some of the stuff that he said could be used as an admission, but depending on where they go with it and how his lawyer handles it, it won't be used as admission. You understand what I'm saying? So another thing is the stuff that they're trying to put on Thug. That stuff already has been getting thrown out. They're really reaching for scraps and stuff from back in 2015. And remember, I told y'all a couple of weeks ago concerning this case, is that the longer these millionaires, because these aren't just regular people. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, these are dudes with money. These are dudes with prowess. These are dudes with status. These are dudes that are around people that knows what the hell is going on. I'm going to give you the game, and I'm going to give it to you straight. Listen to me when I'm telling you this, so I won't have to say it again. A good lawyer knows the law, but a great lawyer knows the judge. And I'm going to give you the game. A lot of people were pissed off. The judge was pissed off because they're bringing up cases from 2015 where they illegally raided his house and all this other stuff. So the judge, which is a black dude, he's getting pissed off. And he's like, listen, look, y'all got this man sitting up here in jail and shit like that and got them going through this whole case. And y'all don't really have nothing that's going to stick. So they're trying to get something to stick. So the stuff that Gunna may have pleaded to or said that Thug had done or whatever, all of that was getting thrown out anyway, okay? So it's chess, But see, niggas ain't gonna see that. They're like, oh, man, he told. Nigga, if it's gonna get thrown out anyway, nigga, hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's a such thing called, there's a such thing. He pleaded, right? But he maintained his innocence. You understand what I'm saying? That's where the explanation and all of that stuff comes from, okay? So a lot of the stuff that Gunna did tell or that they got him to admit to by just answering yes or no questions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that stuff was going to get thrown out anyway. And then, y'all got to take into account about this, okay, when it comes down to a RICO case. There's about like 27, 28 more people in this whole indictment. And a lot of them are telling also. So your story got to be congruent. You understand what I'm saying? You can't, some of the stuff that you thought you were going to be talking about when it came down to like some day one shit, nah, nigga, you going to have to sit up there and, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to sit up there and literally like, figure it out. You're going to have to talk to your lawyer. You're going to have to figure out what's going on. Not even what the story is right now, but honestly, you're going to have to cop and plead to a certain amount of things because, the story changes after a couple of months. Certain people crack. Certain people start saying other things. So if they get you on the stand and you sitting up there trying to be Mr. Gangster, I'm not telling this or I'm not telling that or I'm not disclosing this information and stuff like that, boy, you put yourself further into the bullshit than you ever was. And then they have these weird gang injunction laws where it's like if you get caught or something like that. I know they have them in LA. I'm not sure if they're having them in Atlanta right now, but like if you caught or you get caught doing something or you get caught lying or you're obviously lying and stuff like that, they're going to say it's not to protect you. They're going to say it's to protect the gang. And that's going to give them furthermore ammo and credence that, okay, you're working under a gang organization because now you're protecting a gang by lying under oath and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Gunna, listening to his lawyers, he's doing the right thing. I'm pretty sure him and his lawyers and Thug's lawyers are talking and stuff like that. So he's on some, let this shit play out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that we plead to, okay, yeah, that's a weak case. So yeah, we're going to put that on. But a lot of people didn't foresee, or a lot of other people probably knew, like I said, great lawyer knows the judge. Some of these lawyers be, y'all committing these crimes and your lawyers ain't Jewish, bro. Some of these lawyers got, they had dinner with the judge a night before or 2 nights before. Some of them niggas go golfing together. So y'all gonna have to really put the pieces together on this game that I'm giving y'all. So, what I'm saying is that we're gonna watch it play out. But like I said, come January, and I've been saying this, and I said come January, the longer these dudes sit in court, first of all, they waiting out their sentences. The pleas are gonna start getting better because number one, they shouldn't even be locked up. They don't have any hard evidence. Nigga, 2015. What the fuck? Hey, nigga, you did. So it's just the same old BS. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, look, it's your player partner DJ Kuda. We gonna sign out. You know what I'm saying? Back again. You dig? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. It's player talk.